And so the Lord really changed my life from a life of wandering into a life of being called and to being secure in Him.
And now I have a life of freedom.
I quickly took refuge in Him and rest, and I was finally good enough. I could finally rest and be content with who I was.
The day I found God, it was a combination of being at Crew and feeling His presence there, and a conversation I had later that night with a guy named Mark. I accepted Jesus into my life that night, and ever since, my life has been nothing short of repaired.
But now that He is the center of my life and all that I live for, I am rescued and redeemed.
I finally found my value. I was searching, and now I'm just so comforted.
God brought me from a place where I was striving for fulfillment to a place where I'm totally and completely satisfied in Him.
God has really brought me from being a really arrogant person, prideful and selfish, to someone that's humbled. I realized that if I would just give up my way of doing things, my way of striving, and just surrender, that God can do awesome things through my life. And that's what I've made my life about.
But I would describe my life now, after accepting Christ, as being present.
And I realized that somebody out there loves me for more than my genes, for more than my weight, for more than my hair color. Like, it's more than just skin. It's bigger than any of us can imagine. And I found hope in life. I found my desire I was searching for. I had no longer felt inadequate. From that, I felt cherished and I felt loved.
Now God has filled that hole in my heart, and I am satisfied in His love and grace.
Me liberta da religiosidade. Eu já não vou à igreja toda semana por causa da rotina, mas eu vou para aprender mais sobre a Deus.
I have learned that I'm not defined by who I am and what I do, but I'm defined by the cross, and that Jesus died on the cross for me. I'm defined by a God who loved me so much that He would send His only Son to suffer for me.
My relationship with God and my relationships with people now are open and vulnerable, and there's freedom in my heart that I'd never experienced.
I've learned that there is great freedom in not being dependent on others for my happiness and my acceptance, but on Christ and Christ alone.
I feel connected to Jesus in a way I've never felt before. It's almost hard to explain. I'm still technically, I still feel high, as cool as that is. 30-day high, who's counting? Exactly 30. And before Crew here, something they say every time is we're a caring community, passionate about connecting people to Christ. And it feels like a couple weeks ago I just heard that for the first time. They're passionate about connecting people to Christ. I'm passionate about connecting people to Christ. I feel connected. It's, I can't explain, it's just fantastic.